Ladies and gentlemen, we're here for day 3 of Afcon 2023 and 2024. Big up to everybody inside. Hope you're doing well. Hope your day's been blessed. Appreciate you coming by each and every time. Once again, before I get into anything regarding the game we are watching today between Senegal and Gambia, I'm going to please ask everybody coming through to hit that like button on both Prozoni Sports and Eagle Eyed Extra, where both of these live streams are running at the same time. Make sure you go and share to your friends and frenemies and hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. But going into it, we're about 9 minutes away from the first game of the day kicking off between the champions, the reigning champions, the Lions of Teranga, Senegal, coming up against Gambia, who were in their very first Afcon tournament in 2022, Afcon 2022, that is. They did very well. They reached the quarterfinal. They beat teams like Tunisia in the group stages en route to eventually being knocked out by Cameroon 2-0 loss in the quarterfinal of AFCON 2022. And they made a lot of noise. For Senegal, this is their 17th appearance at AFCON. And they were able to win their very first title in AFCON 2022 after being defeated in 2019, and their last final before that was 2002. So it had been a long time coming. They are veterans of this tournament, and they'll be hoping that they can win their 5th consecutive first game in AFCON, going all the way back now. And you know, we can speak about their record as of late. 4 games unbeaten going into this tournament. They're in relatively good form, and Gambia have only had 1 win in their last 4. So yeah, as much as being underdogs as Gambia are just going into this tournament, form-wise, it isn't really suiting them either. But I would like to know, everybody in the comments, just before I go into the lineup, what do you think about this game? Look, we have seen some interesting results so far. In Group A, we saw Ivory Coast beat Guinea-Bissau 2-0 in the first day of AFCON, very first game that took place on Sunday in the UK. It was a routine performance. Guinea-Bissau had some moments, but overall, especially once the goals were scored, Ivory Coast grew in confidence. Goals from Sekou Fofana and Jean-Philippe Crasso for Ivory Coast. Nigeria drew 1-1 against Equatorial Guinea yesterday in their very first game. Victor Osimhen did get his very first AFCON goal, but he also did miss some chances that they may come back to ruin the very end of the group stages. We had Egypt draw 2-2 with Mozambique. A last-minute Mo Salah penalty rescuing the Pharaohs. And then Ghana. Oh, man, Ghana losing 2-1 against Cape Verde. I don't need to say too much about that, just in case Roland and Rich may be listening in. Just in case, ladies and gentlemen. But we can look forward to today. Senegal will be looking to become only the 3rd nation to successfully retain their AFCON title, which includes Egypt, Ghana, and probably the 4th nation, Egypt, Ghana, and Cameroon. So it is an achievement that is tough to come by, and I don't think no team has done that since Egypt won 3 straight, which culminated in 2010, their final title. Is that 3-peat, as both teams are now lining up in the tunnel. So I'm going to present our screen and showcase the lineups just before we get into it. A lot of familiar names in this game thus far. Here we are. So let me make sure the screen is nice and big for everybody. All right. So going through the Senegal lineup, we've got in goal Edouard Mendy, who of course is playing in Saudi Arabia right now. He formerly of Chelsea. We all know what happened with him. And then the back 4 consisted of number 15, Crepin Diatta. At left back, we've got number 14, Ishmael Jacobs. And then the centre-back partnership of Kalidou Koulibaly and Moussa Niakite. That midfield now, we've got number 26, Papagay. In the middle, we've got number 22, Abdou Diallo. And on the right, number 25, Lamine Kamara, who is a 20-year-old playing for FC Metz right now. A bit of noise going around the name, so you might want to look out for number 25, Lamine Kamara. And then the front line, we've got Ismail Assar on the right. Number 10 on the left-hand side, Sadio Mane, the captain, the guy that, you know, if they are going to score a lot of goals in this tournament, you'd expect him to be a part of a lot of them. And then through the middle, number 20, Mamadou Habibou Diallo. Now, for Gambia in goal, we've got number 18, Boubacar Gaye. And then the back line consisting of Sadie Janko at right back, number 17. The two centre backs, we've got number 12, James Gomez, number 5, Omar Koli, and then the left back, number 13, Ibu Toure. And in midfield, we've got two kind of sitting in the DM position. Number 8, we've got Ibrima Adams. Number 16, we've got Adesanya Mane. And then the three behind the striker, we've got number 10, Musa Barrow, who was involved in all 4 of Gambia's goals in Afcon 2022, scoring 2 and assisting 2. So you can look out for him being a massive threat in this game. Number 24 in the number 10 position, Ibrima Dabo. On the left-hand side, we've got number 20, Yankuba Minte. And then through the middle, we've got number 26, Ali So. Literally 4 minutes away now from kickoff. Turn the volume a little bit. And for anybody wondering where these games are being shown, in the UK, at least I can tell you it's being shown on Sky Sports Football, Sky Sports Main Event, and the Sky in general. Sky Go as well. You should be able to see it. You got the national anthem of Gambia being played. Shout out to a man like Roden in the cut. Hope you're doing well. Hope your day's been best. Appreciate you coming by every time today. Obviously, Ronan will be back later on to do the games, the other games that we have at Afcon. There are 3 games in total today. Cameroon versus Guinea is the 5 o'clock kickoff. And then the late kickoff at 8 o'clock UK time. Algeria versus Angola. You can see the crowd singing the national anthem of Gambia in full voice, looking to replicate what they did in Afcon 2022. Somewhat shocking a lot of the viewers and most definitely the competition that they went up against. Just before the game kicks off, as they're showing the lineups on the screen, make sure you're hitting the like button on both Pros Only Sports over here and Eagle Eyed Extra, which is also over here. Share to your friends and frenemies. Hit that subscribe button. Both channels are going to be simultaneously showing Afcon 2023 watch-alongs throughout the entirety of the tournament, where you'll be seeing myself, you'll be seeing man like Ronan, you'll be seeing Rich, and you'll be seeing a lot of other guys. Hamza was on here yesterday as well, but one of the watch-alongs. So you'll be seeing a lot of different people within the community reacting to the games live. In qualifying for this tournament, Senegal went unbeaten, winning 14 points from 6 games. So it was a relatively smooth sailing for them. They'll be hoping to carry some of their good form, or most of their good form, from World Cup qualifiers and friendlies as of late into this tournament. Shout out to Paxton in the cut. Hope you're doing well. Hope your day's been blessed. I appreciate you coming by every time. Saying Indonesia versus Iraq starting in 30 minutes in the other Continental Cup, the Asian Cup, for those interested. Senegal, of course, 3-time finalists in Afcon 2002, 2019, and 2022. They got to back-to-back finals and finally won their first. Now this is their 17th entry into the tournament. Shout out to Super Nick. Hope you're doing well. Hope your day's been blessed. Appreciate you coming by every time. Now showing the lineup for Gambia as well. Manager Tom Saint-Fier From Belgium, he's managed Namibia, Zimbabwe, Ethiopia, Malawi, and Togo in his 20-plus managerial career. On the other side of the dugout, Adou Cissé represented Senegal 35 times between 1999 and 2005 in his playing career and became the full-time coach in 2015. Since then has led Senegal to 2 World Cups and 2 Afcon finals, back to back. Super Nick saying, I'm back in Gambia, the Scorpions versus the Lions of Teranga. Let's actually see, who are you backing in the comments? Everybody in the chat, we're seeing 10 people inside. Who are you backing to win this game? Who do you think is going to win, or do you think it's going to be a draw? Shout out to man like Lil Yo in the cut, and we have kicked off, ladies and gentlemen. Hope you're doing well. Your day's been best. Appreciate you coming by every time. Big up CM, and at least you don't have to worry about other people's shoes being behind. Nah. Hey, some people really become continent-wide journeyman managers. Hey, it's true, Paxton. Very true. Shout out to Yusuke. Hope you're doing well. Your day's been best. Appreciate you coming by every time. Little yo back in Senegal. Senegalese, you know. Gambia from Yusuke. Paxton saying, with how things have gone so far, who knows? And that's what I was saying at the very beginning. It's been an unpredictable start so far in Afcon, and then here come Gambia early on the right-hand side. It's playing it back now. Looking for a long-range strike and a save by Edouard Mendy. But a good start for Gambia. Looks like Senegal will be able to deal with it just about, but a nervy start there. Very nervy start. The strike was eventually by Alassane Mene. Just left-footed, powerful, a routine save for Mendy, but he still had to make it. Nice running down the right-hand side by Yankuba Minte as well. Here's Niakite playing it forward now. Senegal trying to create an attack of their own, and they worked it well down this right-hand side, defended well. Throw in for the Lions of Teranga. Toure just stealing with that one for Gambia. Diatta throwing it in now, back in play and receiving it back. Skipping past his defender not once but twice and dealt with well eventually. Kalidou Koulibaly also playing in the Saudi Pro League this season. Transferred from Chelsea. He had a short spell there after his long spell at Napoli in the Serie A. Papagay playing it out to the left-hand side. Sadio Mane now receiving it and worked well. Crossed into the area, just blocked out for a corner kick. Eventually, it was Jacobs who found his way into the area. Nice ball played through. And even better defending for the corner kick. A wonderful block by Minte. The corner was crossed in, played short originally and headed away. Senegal will come again. Nice little ball into the area and played across the box, and what a header defensively, but it's not over now. Strike and a goal. 1-0 Senegal. The competition has kicked off early and the goal scorer is Gay. Excellent strike by Papagay. It had been coming, and unfortunately for Gambia, they're gonna have to come from behind because the champions have liftoff. 1-0. Super Nick saying ouch. It all stemmed from that ball in behind and just An excellent quick ball across the area that was dealt with originally well. And as Sadio Mane picked up the ball and just slid it across the area, it was a perfectly weighted pass that invited Papa Gueye to just side foot it into the back of the net. Goalkeeper for Gambia, Baboucarr Gueye, just beaten, absolutely beaten. Shout out to Manj in the car. Hope you're doing well. Hope your day's been blessed. Appreciate you coming by each and every time. What you ain't doing today, brev, is any of that. But an early lead, ladies and gents. I don't want the allegations of me getting the good games, you know. No allegations. Let me get that ticker going as well. Just coming up to the 6-minute mark now in the game. See what everyone's saying in the comments. Papa Gueye over 100 appearances for Marseille at 24 years of age. And an Afcon goal to go with it. Your reaction to the Cape Verde goal has to be clipped. Hey, listen, that was an unfortunate game, man. I'm glad you guys enjoyed the Watchalong with Roland, Rich, and myself, and also shout out to Rich for bringing in the journalist also earlier into the stream that kind of had his say on why Afcon is disrespected and gave potential solutions and in his own opinion and what could be done. Whether that will happen, well, I guess we'll have to see. But here come Senegal again. They're in a favorable area. And it was almost 2-0. Almost. It looks like it will be out for a goal kick. Lamine Camara getting in behind once again and playing it across goal. Mamadou Diallo just couldn't guide that one into the back of the net. Tried a little cheeky flick. Hold up, I need to let my cat out of the room. All right. We're back. But yeah, the reactions to that game were a bit mad still because I was trying to contain myself. And when that second goal went in, oh my goodness. When that second goal went in, I was just like, because it was a defensive calamity. I'm not gonna lie. It was a defensive calamity. Crepin Diatta throwing the ball in, receiving it back, and just playing it across to his centre back, who had to deal with that one quickly. And it might work out for Senegal. Not quite. Sadie Janko playing it back to his goalkeeper, who kicks it long. Touch is a little heavy, but somehow Gambia will come away. No. Pulled back for a foul. Adams is on the ground right now. So the referee blows the whistle. And it looks like Diallo will be entering the books for Senegal. Number 22. At centre back, Abdou Diallo enters the books. It looks like he got a piece of the ball, but also got a piece of the man. And even though Gambia were coming away with it, the referee decided to put it back, which is an interesting decision. Actually saying, looking at this Gambia lineup, not that much youth to show. Is that going to be a bad thing overall? Well, you know what? They've got quite a few players in the team who are rather young, like Darbo. Having a look at him as well. Minte, who's another kind of youth level player for them, currently 19 years of age. But they've also got a mix of more experienced guys. Even Musa Barrow, he's 25 years of age, so he's not that old in regards to it. And last Afcon, he played relatively well, really well for Gambia, was arguably one of their best players, if not their best player. So I think having a healthy mix of experience and young talent is good. And when I look throughout this Gambian side, there are players who are, relatively young, just about to enter their primes as a player. But also there is a mix of guys that are rather experienced in their own way. The likes of Torre Collie. Of course, Senegal have the likes of Cheku Kuyate, Nicholas Jackson, Nampalus Mendy, Idrissa Gueye, Alfred Gomez, who had to come in as the backup goalkeeper, Happy Matassa, who did pick up an injury for Spurs towards the lead up to this tournament, but was able to recover rather quickly. So who knows, Paxton? But they have responded rather well to conceding that early goal. They're getting a bit of possession. They're trying to affect the game high up the pitch. They've got a couple of crosses in towards Sal, but so far none of them have worked out and translated into a key opportunity thus far. But they are in possession of the ball. Senegal pretty happy to just stay back and try and take advantage of the mistakes, like right there. Unluckily, they're not able to hold on to the ball once again. It was Diata that was running through the middle, but here comes Gambia. Nice piece of skill, just cut out eventually. Musa Barrow just tried to get the best of his defender. Double. CM stream is head of delayed, man. Say it's halftime, right? Hey, listen, I can't be that bad. I can't be that bad. Oh, even though I'm not watching on television, it's on the computer. I can't be that bad. I'm seeing 12:30. No, I'm not that far behind. It's about 20 seconds. It's about 20 seconds. Both teams last met in any competition. Last meeting in any competition was in 2015, where Senegal won 1-0 in the African Nations Championship. Funny enough, it was Ivory Coast who won that tournament in 2015, and now they're hosts here today. The ball that was played forward towards Sadio Mane just goes out of play for a Gambia goal kick. As the CM's monitoring the game. I see what you did there, man. I see what you did there. Here's Gomez for Gambia. Just waiting for an option to arise, and he finds one in Adams. And now an interception once again. Mane trying to look for the 1-2, but the ball back to him was a little heavy. Gomez can deal with it once more. A nice little turn there, actually. And Minte can run round the right-hand side. Gets past one. And now plays it to the support that he has. Now Darbo. Into Musa Barrow. Back to Darbo. It's playing a light 1-2. Excellent defensive duty there by Sadio Mane. And he's thought he was able to come away with it. The referee blows the whistle. And it looks like it's a free kick to Gambia. No, Very good position. Abdou Diallo. It looked like they gave a handball on Abdou Diallo. The ball was pretty close range when it kind of bounced to him, and he's clearly distressed about the decision. So all of a sudden, near the corner of the right-hand side of Senegal's area, a decent position to take a free kick, potentially. Looking at the replay again, it's just flicked up towards him. He tries to move his hand out of the way, and it may come off his shoulder, upper arm area. Edouard Mendy trying to sort out his wall. It looks like it will be Moussa Barrow, who may be poised to take this free kick. Referee blowing his whistle once again and just having a word with Minte and Dabo. The other player is also Mane. He steps up and now it's Barrow! Hits the side netting. Unlucky, it was a decent effort. Just looking at the replay, just couldn't get the curl. He gets it over the wall, but just can't get the curl into Edouard Mendy's near post. Senegalese goalkeeper did move across as well. Inside, the referee's blown the whistle for another free kick to Gambia. Time another player down. It looks like it was a kind of a 50-50 challenge. Ismaila Sarr called for the foul. Looking at the challenge again. It was a routine clearance by Omar Colley, and he may have just got caught by Sarr. Once again, just having a look from a different angle from this Moussa Barrow free kick. The wall did a decent enough job, but once again, just not getting that whip on the ball that he wanted. And he is disappointed with that effort, to be fair. Hey, yo, man, don't go all bookie on me, footage. Don't go all bookie on me. The cameras are going black and going back to the screen. What's going on here? Hey, yo. So first you had audio issues. Now we're having video issues. We need help, Brad. We need help. Nonetheless, Senegal move forward again. Sadio Mane chasing the ball against Sadie Janko, who will get there first. And he's just trying to hold it out, but the ball stops. He'll eventually clear it out. But only to Jacobs. Back to Mane now, slowing down possession. Just looking for options. Papagay playing it back now, and here's Kalidou Koulibaly. Decent ball over the top, just headed away momentarily. Dabo didn't get a great connection with it. And it's going back towards the area. It looks like there's a little tussle between Diallo and Colley, but eventually it goes back to the goalkeeper. 60% possession so far for Senegal. 2 shots for either side. 1 goal for the reigning champions. Is Koulibaly now entering Gambia's half of the pitch, receiving it back after a few 1-2s and handing it off now to Kamara. who enters the middle of the pitch, closer to where he's playing, and now here's Mane, a nice drop of the shoulder, and he can't receive the ball back from a 1-2 after he continues his run. And now Gambia have a bit of space to work in, not a lot of numbers forward, but nonetheless, it looks like Koulibaly will deal with the ball forward. That was in the air, well defended, and out for a Gambia throw-in. A nice little ball forward towards Adiso. And now here's Mane. Nice pass out from the back by Papagay. And now an overlapping ball that was a little overhit. Ishmael Jacobs was running forward, just didn't have the quality of the pass. I must correct myself from the very beginning. It is Kalidou Koulibaly who is captain for Senegal. "20 minutes into the game now. I believe Aliou Cisse will be quite pleased with his team's start. On the other hand, Tom Sanfie, the Gambian manager, will be thinking about how his side can possibly get back into this fixture. Gambia didn't lose in Afcon 2022 during their group stage encounters, beating Guinea, Mauritania, and Tunisia, including a 1-1 draw versus Mali. Ball forward again towards Adiso, just running straight to Edouard Mendy, well defended once again. Here's Kamara. Koulibaly. Diatta's just playing it right back to his captain. A decent long-range pass towards Ismail Assar, just defended once again in an aerial position. Here's Mane now. Well marked, but finds a man inside. Here is Kamara, who plays it back to Koulibaly. Almost lost his footing now. Diatta. Ismail Assar tries to find him as he made that run forward, but once again cut out and defended well. Gambia need to deal with it though, and they almost committed an error. But once again, get it clear, and Senegal can come again. Adiso rather isolated at this moment of time, when they have had opportunities to counter-attack, they're not getting numbers up quick enough. They are back in possession now, and a bit of space down the right-hand side to run into. Running down the line, and well defended. Extremely well defended. A good run by Minte, but even better defending that time around by Niakite. Musa Niakite playing currently for Nottingham Forest. As the corner gets swung in, swinger towards Seoul. And arguably that was a really good opportunity there to get a header on target. It probably was just a little too high for Adiso. and he couldn't get the right amount of accuracy. It skimmed off his head rather than his forehead. But a first half chance, decent opportunity there for Gambia, and it falls to their target man. After playing it back to Kudibari. Just routinely running from midfield, getting a touch and playing it back, but it was given away this time by Niakite. Gambia just couldn't take full advantage of it. To be fair, it was a good recovery move there by Niakite to try and prevent that ball through the lines. And once again, a nice challenge by Kamara. Whistle blown that time around as a Gambian player is down on the ground once more. Just looking at the challenge by Darbo, bringing down Papa Gray. Shout out to Kevin Benson in the car. Hope you're doing well. Hope your day's been blessed. I appreciate you coming by each and every time. Saying this is pretty slow compared to EPL. Man U versus Spurs was awesome. Cheers from New Zealand. Shout out to you once again. Hope you're having a great day so far. Or has had a great day on the other side of the world. But a different style of football, of course. Different pitches, different teams, the way they work together as well. Oh, geez. Hey, my footage just completely froze. Sky has been having issues left, right, and center. So I don't know what is happening right now. Just a light disclaimer. I might have to refresh my screen and see what happens there. Oh, don't refresh that one. Because the footage just completely stopped. Spinnick saying I want a refund from Sky. Let me see. Okay, so now I have a red screen showing me Sky Sports football. So now the footage is just collapsed altogether. And we gotta wait until it comes back. So I'm keeping tabs on it now from FootMob. So it's still 1-0 to Senegal. Hopefully we don't miss anything crucial. There's been audio problems and visual problems. As soon as they fix the audio problems for the entirety of this footage, now I've got music. I don't want to be hearing in my ears. I don't know what that is. Pianos. I don't want to be hearing pianos in my ears. I want to be watching football right now, bro. Pay good money to see this tournament out here, man. Now they are playing some advert music. I know, Super Nick. I know we're watching the same. Hey, Sky have ended the stream, Dave. Literally, all I'm seeing is Sky Sports football logo and a red screen and some advert music. What's going on? Streaming sites need to pick these comps up. I agree with Roland or Rich. You said it. Yeah, I think it was Rich. You said this would have been the perfect opportunity for Amazon to come along and say, hey, if you don't want to show the respect to Afcon, if you want to pick it up only a few days before, then we'll pick it up and we'll stream it to everybody. But hey, Super Nick saying sounds like the sad part of a documentary when someone's about to lose their 3 points. That's some dentist music. Listen, man. You the Stormzy supporting Afcon. I'm not too sure, Kevin. You might have to ask him. No way Sky is shagging this. Just give us the rights to stream. I'm telling you, bro. It would be better if they just allowed CAF to stream all the games. For real. It would be much better if they just allowed CAF to. Bro, look, no. Shout out to NN as well. Hope you're doing well. Hope your day's been best. Appreciate you coming by every time. I was watching on Twitter. Then some African elevator music started playing. It started playing again. Oh my goodness. No, it's not just Super Sport. Okay, so other people have lost the picture now. Nah, I'm watching on Sky, and Sky have lost the pictures too. I'm just seeing a red screen with Sky Sports football logo and some elevator music. I said Afcon are waiting for Nana to arrive in 2025. This is crazy that the footage has been out for this long, and now learning that it's other people that are losing the footage. I'm trying to find out what's happening. Let me see if it says anything on Twitter. Because surely there must be other people reacting to it as well. At least I got some commentary. Hey, NN, I've got no commentary. The footage cut out, yeah? No commentary since. Can you believe it? Can you believe it? That's the same. Put a trap beat to it. We can have a rap. Let's say we can have a rap battle. Hey, what is going on? This is actually mad, you know. Live Afcon, Senegal versus Gambia. At this rate, we're about to miss a large chunk of the game, bro. Let me see if I can try and get it anywhere else, man. Broadcasters thought it was halftime already. Nah, man, that ain't it, man. I'm trying to get the thing somewhere else at this point because I don't know how long they're gonna take to get this footage back from Sky. And it's the same track that just keeps on looping. We're really sorry for this temporary fault. So that's just popped up now. Message Damian Priest just cashed in and ended the stream. We're really sorry for this temporary fault. This is gonna end up being a long-term fault, I'll tell you that. I'm seeing on Bean Sports, it doesn't look like they have any footage. It doesn't look like they're having any footage either. Because they're showing like adverts and promos. Hey, but bro, Roland, hey Sky, what's going on here, man? You, 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 boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. I can't believe because you know what? To be fair, yeah, since the start of the game, there was no commentary, audio problems, and then it kind of said below, I think apologies for the audio problems or whatever. But it's cool. We could watch the game. As soon as they fixed the commentary, then the visuals started to go from black to black, you know, just different little colors and errors, and then it's just cut off completely. I see him go on Twitter and listen to some commentary. I say no more. If you can send me where they have the commentary, I appreciate it, bro. Somebody send me a link to where I can go listen to the commentary on Twitter, so at least I can keep everybody in the know because I don't think this is coming back anytime soon. I bet the electricity in Ivory Coast went up. Nah, this man said dehydrated elephants don't have no generators, you know. And you're moving wild, man. A whole game is being played and there's nothing on the screen, bro, bro, bro. I should have counted when the game went out, when the game cut out, because we're in the 33rd minute now, just about to enter the 34th. Type in Senegal versus. People chasing the game broadcasters like, why you at? I just can't believe this. I can't believe it. Okay. So I'm even seeing the commentary people saying that they've lost pictures. So everywhere the pictures have been lost. There has been a complete breakdown, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know if the game has been paused, Drizzy. Big up yourself. Hope you're doing well. Your day's been best. Appreciate you coming by each and every time. But it seems like across the board, there has been a massive breakdown of technology because everywhere the footage has just gone. Kalas. They must have. I don't know if they stopped the game. I'm trying to look on Twitter to see if anybody's provided some updates in regards to the game being paused or anything, but I do not know, man. This is poor further trying to look, Super Nick. I do not know what's going on, but it is not good. Even somebody else, Minna saying on Twitter, they really have no commentary on the game, and it's the defending champions opening fixture. 15 minutes in, and a commentator just appeared out of nowhere. You think it? Nah, you think in a normal game, bro, it would have 15 minutes of issues, audio, and then it goes to visual. I don't know what happened, but the footage that has been going to every single feed across the world has seemed to just vanish. And now I'm guessing they're trying to fix the issue that's going on. But it's a shame because I can't get any updates and nobody else is giving updates on the game. So whether it's being played or not, I don't know at this moment of time. You say Afcon has been mad disrespected. This won't happen at the Euros, saying Super Nick. Patson saying the standard of Afcon is low to the extent that our live coverage can be interrupted for almost 20 minutes now, and we are still counting for it to come back. That's why they don't rip. Oh boy. No commentary. Ah man. Almost 20 minutes since the game between Senegal and Gambia seemingly cut out. No commentary or visuals. Man. What's people on Twitter saying? Hey, I muted the music, Super Nick. I muted the music, man. Man, let me try and find some reaction to this. Eurosport would never. Yeah. Yeah. The reaction is as you would expect, man. Just everybody frustrated about the loss of footage, calling out CAF, calling out Sky Sports if you're in the UK, calling out everybody else. It's a large amount of frustration because you're going into a relatively big, what? Not even relatively, a big game, including two teams that achieved big things in their own respects in Afcon 2022. You have the defending champion Senegal, who are who are looking to go back to back for the first time since 2010. Any team going back to back, and then Gambia, who reached the quarterfinals of Afcon 2022 in their very first tournament, and now we cannot see anything. Cannot see anything. But of course, I can give you guys the update. Hey, bring back Eurosports. That's what we've been saying, man. Eurosports never gave us these issues. Eurosports coverage was steady. It was good enough. And then they had to start dashing it around to BBC, to Sky Sports, to all of these different places, man. When it was this Eurosport being the hub of AFCON every 2 years, it was fine. Super Nick saying I've been looking around and all footage is down. Need to find a radio stream. Eurosport was elite. Exactly, Paxton. It was elite. It's not good enough. Not good enough. I don't know if I can find a. Let me see. I'm gonna see if I can find a radio stream, centric coverage from our Eurosport. Not this half-hearted attempt at coverage. Whenever I went onto Euros, bare winter events happening. Exactly, it's true, Paxton. Still, it's true. It's true. Radio. Let me see. I found Rwanda radio, but I can't understand it. Let me see if I can find another one, man. Oh boy. Just to make it clear, like I said, it is well from the last time we heard, it is still 1-0 to Senegal against Gambia. Papa Gay with a well taken goal in the 3rd minute, side footing it into the back of the net near the edge of the area. Excellent goal. Well worked as well by the champions, the reigning champions. But unfortunately, we should be in and around, well, close enough to half time now. We should be a couple minutes away from half time. And for the last 20 minutes at least, it feels like an eternity. But for the last 20 minutes, we have been unable to see any footage. So a big chunk of that first half, CAF ain't even said nothing saying NN. Yeah? We can go on the CAF. We can go on CAF right now. CAF online. Let me get that up a little bit. CAF online. Latest one, a beautifully netted goal and even better celebration. This is 8 minutes ago. Senegal, 8 minutes ago. My friends, we cannot watch it. To everyone watching, please share some radio links or information about what is going on. And oh, please join the family on this AFCON journey. Yeah, like exactly what Super Nick's saying. I would appreciate it if you find any radio links of people that are able to cover the game. Please share it. Let me know if I can find any sort of coverage. Now on Sky Sports, they're showing Now on Sky Sports, they're showing some sort of TV, some adverts. So I'm wondering if the footage is going to start back again. Yeah, they're showing some I believe championship adverts. It has Chris Hughton in it. Funny enough, my icon Chris Hughton, Brighton and Hove Albion manager. There's no way they've started showing it. There's no way they've started. No. Hey, they'll probably be back in the second half, but they've just started showing a Chris Hughton show from when he was the Brighton and Hove Albion manager. Hey, Paxton, Nick, my goodness, my goodness, yeah, man. And I know, nah, bro, everybody's vexed. Everybody's vexed right now, man. Because what is this? You're telling me the entire. Nah, this is not good enough. This is not good enough. I feel sorry for anyone that paid. Hey, and oh, and man, bro, this is actually insane. My goodness, and I haven't been able to find any type of radio commentary. I did find the Radio Rwanda. Obviously, I can't understand what they're saying enough to kind of decipher what's going on in the game, unfortunately. So I'm just scrolling through, seeing if I can find possibly anything. Somebody already put up a story for the Daily Mail. Fans call the coverage of Senegal's Afcon opener against Gambia a joke and a disgrace after no commentary was heard for nearly 15 minutes before the pictures cut out completely and technical amid technical issues. There's another announcement now. We're really sorry for the temporary fault and hope to return to the scheduled program shortly. Paxson saying Iraq beating Indonesia. They're showing some Black History Month thing, nothing to do with Afcon or an explanation of what's happening. They don't deserve this tournament, saying Super Nick. And to all 40 people inside watching on either Pros Only Sports and Eagle Eyed Extra, first and foremost, thank you for being here. Thank you for supporting. Please make sure to hit that like button and subscribe if you're new to both channels. We will be covering as many AFCON games as possible as long as the footage is shown to us. But yeah, thank you for being here. Get involved in the comments. Appreciate all of the lurkers as well. And yeah, hopefully the footage comes back too soon. The last time we knew about the game, we heard about the game, it was 1-0 to Senegal against Gambia. Papa Gray with the opening goal, as you can see on the ticker below. Now, just observing from somewhere else, it should be either halftime or close enough to halftime now. But just not too sure. Like what man said in the comments, hopefully the footage will be back for halftime because this has been quite a catastrophic way. Paxton coming in saying broadcaster. Yeah, people are just covering what's happened in Afcon thus far. But yeah, broadcast of Senegal versus Gambia down for all audiences worldwide. It seems not even Flash Score knows what's going on. Big up yourself, JC. Hope you're doing well. Hope your day's been blessed. I appreciate you coming by every time. Hope you're having a good day, bro. But yeah, just going through what's been happening in Afcon so far. In the previous days, this is day 3 of Afcon, but in the previous days, we had Ivory Coast versus Guinea Bissau, 2-0 win for Cote d'Ivoire. And the other Group A fixture yesterday was Nigeria versus Equatorial Guinea, where it was a 1-1 draw. Victor Osimhen scoring his first Afcon goal, but also missing a crucial opportunity to give them 3 points in their Afcon opener. Egypt drew 2-2 with Mozambique, a very late Mo Salah penalty, rescuing the Pharaohs in their very first game in Group B, and then Ghana losing 2-1 against Cape Verde, a very late winner in that one to break the hearts of the Black Stars. Andre Onana has now arrived in Yamoussoukro, the town, to host Cameroon versus Guinea in 3 hours' time. So yeah, I heard there was a little delay. With his chartered flight, so it looks like he's reached now. Drizzy saying that is Afcon for you. Ivory Coast is not going to hear the end of this. Oh man, they are not going to hear the end of this. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. They are not going to hear the end of this at all, man. I don't think Onana is even starting this tournament. I hear what you're saying, Drizzy, man, because yeah, there's a lot of discourse over the disrespect to the tournament, the disrespect to the Cameroonian team, especially everything that he's been through with Rigobert Song going back to the World Cup and him, retiring from international football and then going back. Temporary fault, they say. They hope to return to scheduled programming shortly, saying Super Nick. CAF is covering this up, not updating anyone. I think Eto and Song need to send a message. No one is bigger than the country, saying Drizzy, in regards to Andre Onana traveling over late after playing against Spurs. I mean, I'd fight. It'd be ludicrous for them to start him in today's game, in my opinion, just because you must have some jet lag. You're traveling over quickly. Like, nah. But I hear what Drizzy's saying, as well, Drizzy is saying as well. But yeah, Sky just currently still showing some of the programs that they have on the backlog. It seems like while everybody is trying to work out what is happening, whether they're gonna get the footage back anytime soon, whether they're gonna get the footage back at any time. Hey, yo, yeah, Super Nick. You know what I mean? I'm not even listening to it, but I can see it on the screen. You know what I mean? But yeah, they're currently showing nothing that's going on. Gambia red card on football. Let me see, because on football, it's showing me right now. Yeah, showing me right now that there is half time. I'm not seeing a red card for Gambia though. Let me refresh the screen real quick. Yeah, I'm not seeing a red card for Gambia right now. But it is saying half time. Yeah, but they listen, Super Nick, this is the thing, right? If You are watching the games and saying Gambia red card as well. So there must be a red card. How come I'm not seeing it on football? Oh, okay. Hold on. I see it now. 45 plus 8 when I went over to the events. 45 plus 8 minutes. And a red card has been handed out. But right now, it's been Abu Adams. Abu Adams for Gambia has been sent off. Ibrima Adams or Abu Adams has been sent off for Gambia. Number 8. Hold on a second. I might have got that wrong. Hold on. Let me double check. Yeah. Yeah, for sure. So number 8 for Cardiff City, Ibrima Adams has been sent off in added time. First half added time. Was not able to see any tackle or the lead up to it. But hey, shout out to everybody for keeping us locked in while the footage has been down. Google saying it's 45 plus 12 minutes now. Shout out to man saying it will keep you updated with the latest score on Google. Gambia red card, everybody saying as well. Yeah, we're not quite at halftime yet. It was 45 plus 12 minutes. So a lot of added time. In the meantime, I watched the demise of Ghana saying hey, you know what, and then how are you feeling for Cameroon versus Guinea later on? Are you confident? Depending on if they're accurate. Senegal have in possession at least dominated with 66% of the ball, 156 passes to 83, and 88% pass accuracy. 2 shots, one on target, and 1 goal. 3 shots for Gambia, 1 on target for them, and they're currently 1-0 down. 7 fouls for Senegal, 1 foul apparently for Gambia. Paxton saying it was violent conduct on foot mob. Okay. Okay, yeah. So Abu Adams is showing the red card for violent conduct. And that was 45 plus 8. And I believe now, it is now half time. The whistle was blown after 10 or 10 plus minutes added on. Incredible. In the words of Eric Ten Hag, tactic. Hey, we're waiting to see the tactic. We will be waiting to see the tactic. That is also the other Group C fixture today. Cameroon versus Guinea. Irrespective of all footage being lost, this has been eye-opening seeing how Sky managed by pivoting with random audio and visuals. No love to the tournament. Well, this is what I was going to say before Super Nick, right? If you can tune into every game that Sky has played, not just in this Afcon, but in Afcon 2022, you can tell that there is a lack of effort from behind in regards to showcasing this, showcasing what the tournament is about. You know, when I watch the World Cup, they give you a background to Ivory Coast, a background to a background to the country that is being played in, a background to the city or the town that the games are taking place in, historical value that really immerses you into the tournament. You know, there has been none of that from Sky Sports. There's been none of that from BBC. There's been none of that from anybody who has showcased the tournament ever since it's probably left Eurosport. Because those are the people where I last remembered actually built up the tournament and gave you a bit of historical value and immersed you into wanting to watch more, wanting to watch the entire tournament. Sky have not done that. Right now, they're showing profiles of of athletes, of random athletes. My Icon, the show's called My Icon, and it's nothing to do with Afcon, past or present. I hear Kudus will be back for next game. Shout out to Kendall. Hope you're doing well. Hope your day's been blessed. Appreciate you coming by each and every time. No pre-game commentary or statics and interviews like they do for the Euros. None. None. Even for international friendlies, they are doing this stuff. Even for Dead Nations League, they are doing this stuff. But Big Afcon, they know. They will buy the rights to the tournament, but they will show no effort in showcasing the tournament to a wider audience like you have the opportunity to. You don't do that. We saw it in Afcon 22. We saw it. We see it again this year. There is no build-up. There is no contextual understanding to the latest fixture and later on's fixtures, today's fixtures, tomorrow's fixtures. It's just hello, somebody commentating from their own basement, like me, in a random room, commentating to a live feed that's going out to millions. Hello and goodbye. End credits. You don't even know who the pundits are. There's no pundits. There's just a commentator. There's no secondary commentator either. Big up C for this watch along, even though there's nothing to watch. I appreciate you for being, and I appreciate you for being here. I appreciate everybody, all 31 people that are inside right now and are watching this stream because there's nothing to watch on the other side. It is currently halftime where Senegal, the reigning champions of Afcon, are 1-0 up against Gambia. Papa Gay, after 3 minutes or so, giving Senegal the lead, assisted by Sadio Mane, the man who scored the winning penalty in Afcon 2022 to deliver their very first title for the Lions of Teranga. Cat's still not saying anything on Twitter. Yeah. Oh. And the interesting thing is they've tweeted out halftime, Cap. Halftime, the Lions of Teranga are 1-0 ahead as the first half comes to an end. 26 minutes ago, a beautifully netted goal and an even better celebration. Senegal. Goal. Papa Gay breaks the deadlock for Senegal. And that was 54 minutes ago. Just ignore the problem like it's not happening. And you know, you said it, bro. You said it. I see something. B football. It's a satellite problem. No broadcaster can currently broadcast the Senegal versus Gambia. So no is a satellite issue. So no broadcaster in the world has the facilities to be showing this game right now. Imagine that. At least it ain't that monotone commentary that Cav used. If you've watched any Cav videos on YouTube, you know who I'm on about. Yeah, man, I've watched a few still. So yeah, I don't know how they fixed this satellite issue. I'm not gonna lie, but it's been what, half an hour maybe, possibly even longer now, and yeah. Oh, it's not a good look. Oh, calf. Yeah. At the end of the day, there's problems all around, innit? There's problems all around. And unfortunately, the lack of risk management has come back to bite now, isn't it? Unfortunate. Very, very unfortunate. But hey, ladies and gentlemen, everybody that's inside, please stay as patient as you can be. If I get updates, whether it's from Google, whether I find a radio station that is still able to cover, then I will do my best to try and give you updates as the game is still not being shown on television. It is halftime currently 1-0 to Senegal. A goal from Papa Gay in the opening 5 minutes, giving the reigning champions a lead that they held on to for the rest of the half. And a red card for Gambia's Ebu Adams. Violent conduct apparently being recorded, but I haven't been able to see any of the challenges, obviously, and so forth. Kendall saying referees have been settled and calm so far in the tournament, no controversy. Yeah, 100%. Been impressed with the refereeing performances, and I was saying yesterday in the Ghana game because Roland and Rich kind of spoke about it. I think someone from the comments spoke about it as well, and I was saying, you know what? There is a correlation when you allow the referees to be confident in their own decisions. It seems like in the Premier League and all over Europe, to be fair, there's an over reliance on VAR and the technology in general, which is kind of almost added to nervy performances from referees. We've heard in the past the likes of Mike Dean, who's retired now, and others saying, don't want the referees to feel the pressure on the pitch when they're getting approached by players as is, and so forth and so forth. So it's almost like the technology has affected referees mentally and psychologically in a certain way that doesn't allow them to make definitive decisions and to be confident in their own decisions and to have a contextual understanding about the moments that are happening right in front of them. It's always what we're viewing on the monitor, without any contextual understanding, which has been refreshing to see in this tournament, being the complete opposite in certain aspects. And then saying Onana has just joined the Cameroon camp. So that's coming straight in from NN. The question is, will he be starting? Will he be starting? Who knows? And we're back. Oh, yes. In time for the second half, ladies and gentlemen. Audio commentary is not here, but just leave the audio out because the last time you brought back the audio, you messed up the whole game altogether. We're about to kick off for the second half. And the referee blows. And it will be Gambia kicking off for this second period. 1-0 to Senegal. And let's see what this second half brings. Paxton said an Indonesia equalizer in their game. Man saying, there you go. A nice tackle by Jacobs to begin the half. For Senegal, a player is down though. However, for Gambia, it was Yankuba Minte who was currently down, felt the effects of that challenge. Unfortunately, Adiso dribbling out of play for a goal kick to Senegal. Coach Thompson Fie speaking with his coaching staff. Gambia also down to 10 men. A red card just before half time by Ibrahima Adams. So they will have to be fighting for the rest of this second half, down to 10. Senegal with the one-man advantage. Is Toure. And it back into Cody, who plays it long, but nobody is there. And Senegal will easily mop that one up. Is Giallo. Now they're saying we're sorry about the sound problems. Don't try and fix the sound problems. I beg. Please, don't try and fix the sound problems, man. And the last time that happened, everything just shut down. Here's Camara. Mane. Into Papagui. Out wide to Jacobs now. Niakite playing a 1-2 with the Papagui. Nice ball through the lines into Mane now. Played out wide quite neatly. Diatta back into Mane in the area. Just pickpocketed by Darbo. And now here comes Gambia. Played out wide to the dangerous Minte. You can take on Niakite. Tries to go on the inside, but a foot in real quick by Senegal's number 19. Defended well. Here's Minte again. Received backhand shot by Musa Barrow. Good save by Mendy, and Adiso just couldn't put it into the back of the net. Couldn't find his balance and equalized for Gambia. Nice little 1-2 here by Minte and Musa Barrow. A strike, a powerful strike towards Mendy's right-hand side, and it was a strong hand. In the end, Adiso just couldn't find the balance to put it into the back of the net. Unlucky, and a warning sign for the reigning champs. Here's Giallo. Camara. Mendy. Mane not able to regain possession once again, and Senegal give it away. You see Niakite running across, and Minte just putting him back as he won the initial header and seemed to be cleaning that attack up. The foul given away. He's kind of asking, the official, the linesman on the side, but no doubt about it, he did pull down the defender. Yeah, you know what, Kendall? We heard about that yesterday. Drizzy tagged us in it yesterday in regards to a Ghana fan potentially, attacking Chris Hughton, being arrested at the team's hotel. It's not good. Obviously, the performance was not great by the Black Stars yesterday, but you never want to be hearing about incidents like that. We heard yesterday where they were handed to the Ivorian police, so no doubt about it, they will be punished accordingly. Just seen a replay of a challenge there by Yankuba Minte. It's a little later. My goodness. What a lucky moment there for Babukar Gay in the goal for Gambia. Just took a little long and was almost closed down. Eventually able to get the ball away to safety just about. But here's Khalid Koulibaly. Senegal will look to build up once again. A lovely ball through the lines of the midfield. And here they come. It's 2-0. And it is Lamine Camara, the talented 20-year-old, playing in Ligue 1 gives the reigning champions a 2-0 lead. And maybe now they can see out the rest of this fixture against the 10 men of Gambia. The Scorpions have been bitten. 2-0. Excellent ball by Kalidou Koulibaly, who played it into Ismail Assar, and he was able to then play in Lamine Camara, who took a touch, and the golden touch that led it into the corner of the back of the net. Baboucarr Gueye had no chance in Gambia's goal. And Aliou Cisse's 11 are on their way to a 5th straight first Afcon game in the group stages. And a 5th straight win in their first game at Afcon. Excellent strike, excellent build-up, and excellent goal. Oh my goodness. The footage is, oh my God, the footage went out again. The footage has gone out again. It came back and it went out again. No, not like this. Not like this, man. Please. 2-0. Super Nick saying goal. I would normally say so. All right, the footage is back now. I would normally say some stats at this point, but that's all messed up right now. And then, I know you're seeing this. The footage is back again. Super Nick saying black screen for her. The footage is back for me right now. Edouard Mendy has possession of the ball, just caught it from a misplaced Moussa Barrow cross. So hopefully the footage is back for you guys. Nice move here by Ismail Assar. And he can't find the on-running Diakite. Senegal are able to win the throw-in nonetheless. Good defending by Darbos. Defended rather well for Gambia. Has got back a lot for his team. Mane just passing it back to Diakite. Here is Mane once again. Playing it back to his captain, Kalidou Koulibaly. Let's hope we can get through this without any more outages, because, hey, Super Nick, I'm telling you. It's now Papagay. Jacobs is making a run in behind. He's not able to control the ball, but my goodness! It was almost a calamitous mistake at the back for Gambia. Habibou Diallo almost was the recipient of a horrible back pass by Minte. And if it wasn't for Gambia's number 18, Baboucarr Gueye in goal, it could have been 3-0. And the game beyond doubt. Looks like a high foot there by the goal scorer of the second, Lamine Camara. Free kick, Gambia. Long ball forward now towards Minte, who made that mistake moments ago. First header was won and then cleared away for a throw-in. So now Gambia have an opportunity to try and carve out a chance to get back in this game 56 minutes in. Is Adisau playing it back into Moussa Barrow, just a poor touch, and able to clear by Jacobs. Adu Cisse having a conversation with some potential substitutes being ready. Nicholas Jackson is one of those players. Ball out to the left-hand side. It's headed downwards towards Adiso. Gambia lose possession of the ball again. It was a neat and tidy turn. And now we're going to use those afterburners. And not quite. Giallo wasn't able to get away from the defender. And it looks like the referee will be allowing some substitutions. A shambolic black screen of death, yo, bro. So now it looks like we have Pathé Cisse. And Nicholas Jackson coming on for Senegal. And the people departing the pitch, Abdou Diallo and Habibou Diallo. Senegal is on top, you know. As soon as you touch the continent, all of their professionalism gets a NN. Oof. Long range strike there. Just lasers over the bar by Ismail Assar. And then say Nico Jackson, lad. I'm gonna have to read some intel into what happened there still. Long goal kick here for Gambia. Adiso just can't win the header. Well defended this time around. Pathé. Just another player, physical, giving away a free kick, a little too overzealous that time. Found Musa Barrow, who is operated on the left-hand side today. If Rigobert song starts Onane in goal versus Guinea after 24 hours, how do you react? I think it's, hold on a second. Ooh, it was almost an opportunity there. Omar Colley traveled all the way into the area from his centre-back position. And it was a nice cross into the box, but just a little high. Just a little high once again. And he wasn't able to redirect it towards goal. When did Gambia get the red card? It was in added time of the first half, Drizzy. So Ibrahima Adams was the one red carded. We didn't see it. We didn't see the red card because the footage has been off then. But in added time of the first half was when it was reported. But yeah, if Onana starts for Cameroon, I think it would actually be detrimental to the team because he's just played 24 hours ago against Spurs, rushed out to now get to Cameroon in a chartered flight. So he probably hasn't fully recovered from yesterday. Like for me, it's impossible. You can't play. Couple strikes on goal here for Senegal. Here's Kamara playing it to Ismail Assar now in the opposite corner, on the left-hand side. Mane just waiting in that inside position, looking for the ball, and it's a cross into the area, and well left in the end, to be honest, by Touré. Papa Gray was the one who delivered the cross, and they found nobody in a Senegalese shirt. Just looking at that second goal once again, it all starts from Kalidou Koulibaly's pass through the midfield and ends with an excellent strike by Lamine Camara. Cheku Kouyaté clapping from the bench, and the Senegalese fans absolutely loving it as well. And no doubt the coach Aliou Cissé would be satisfied so far with his side's performance. And they look like they're going to keep up their record of never losing against Gambia in all competitions. They've never met in Afcon before this game. But it looks like history is repeating itself once more. 64% possession for Senegal in this game. 5 shots, 3 on target, 2 goals. Here's Mane. Jacobs just trying to scoop it around the corner for Mane once again, and he's able to come away with the ball. That may be a Gambia throw-in, however. Or no, they've given it to Senegal. Oh, no! Not again! Okay, it's back. I was about to say the red screen was back. So now the commentary and the visuals are back. I was about to have head loss. He's made us trying to play it through, but just not able to find Nicholas Jackson. Yeah, it's back with commentary, Super Nick. I saw the red screen of death come back, and I was just like, don't do this. Don't do this now. Nice little combination there. Barrow playing it into Adison and Alminte. A deep cross into the area towards Minte, just cleared away by Niakite. Now Adison is trying to hold up the ball in just inside the area, and it's defended well once more. Diatta almost overhitting the pass and does. So little nibbles on the ankles, but he's still able to find the pass to his teammate. Ball towards Adiso again. It's a nice ball hold up. And in the end, Kalidou Koulibaly able to keep it in. And him and Mendy almost miscommunication. And Mendy gets it out for a corner kick. The captain was trying to keep it in. Mendy lost concentration and was trying to call for a goal kick. But in the end, they concede a corner. Mohamed Badamosi coming on for Gambia. And also Hamza Barry. Those departing are Adiso and Alassane Mane. Right across once more into the area, and Omar Colley, who's all the way up front, had another headed opportunity, but once again just goes over the bar. Good ball into the box by Brima Dabo. Gambia really playing well. You know what? despite them being 2-0 down, despite them having one man less than Senegal, once again impressed with Gambia. They've got forward. They've carved out some opportunities. They just haven't got the final delivery right. But they are causing problems for the backline of Senegal here and there. Here's Mane now. A lot of space for Jacobs. Back across the area and defended well. Hamza Barry able to get the clearance, and here come Gambia now again. Not a lot of space to work with, but a really nice shift to Barry. He will play it all the way forward. And now here's Musa Barrow. Striking opportunity, not once, but twice for Mohamed Badamosi, but the second occasion, it goes over the bar. I like their chances against Cameroon, saying Drizzy. For sure, they will be competitive in this group. A Group C, of course, that includes Guinea and Cameroon, who will be playing at 5 o'clock today, UK time. The substitutions confirmed with Adi Sow and Alassane Mane coming off for Hamza Barry and Mohamed Badamosi. The Senegal team has problems. Yeah, Drizzy, have your say in the comments. Let us all know what you thought about the game, the performances from both teams, and what this means for them moving forward. And same with everybody else in the chat. If you've watched this game or if you watched parts of this game, because a lot of it was away in terms of footage, but if you watch parts of this game, what have you can see Kalidou Koulibaly and Aliou Cisse having a heated discussion. Here's Mane, camera trying to click the ball back into the area towards Mane. And now Niakite will have to deal with this situation, and he deals with it well, just getting a foul in the process. And then speaking about the goalkeeping situation, once again, Fabrice Ondoa, 2 matches played, 5 goals conceded, 0 clean sheets. Davis Mpasi, 1 match played, 3 goals conceded, 0 clean sheets. And then Simon Ngampeduntu. I know I butchered that, fam. Simon Ngampedundu. Hey, let me know if I said that right, bro. I might have butchered that. But these are all the stats of all the other goalies at Afcon other than Onana. 0 matches played. So yeah, hey. Hey, this 3-4-3 Senegal defense can be exposed. Saying Drizzy. You've seen in certain moments of this game, Gambia have had opportunities to attack in wide areas with the likes of Minte, with Musa Barrow on the other side as well. Yeah, and then saying this match is over. You could say that, but 1 goal can enlight everything once again, even though Senegal's opponents are down to 10 men. Gambia 6 shots this half, Senegal 5. Coming from Paxton. And saying shout out Giannis attempted free throw, you know. Is Niakite. Camara just passing it around, receiving it back from his teammates. Now Koulibaly. A nice ball over the top by Koulibaly. Here's a chance for Jackson, and well saved. Nicholas Jackson coming off the bench, and almost opening his tally at Afcon. Chested down by the Chelsea forward and struck with his left foot truly. But it wasn't getting past. Getting goal for Gambia. Endo said they just need a goal for the sake of goal difference chart. Gambia losing helps Ghana. Saying Drizzy, here comes Gambia now. Once again on the counter attack from a corner kick for Senegal. They're just slowing it down ever so slightly. Barry playing it inside. Just a poor pass forward, clipped over the top. The aim was to try and find Mohamed Badamosi, but it was nowhere near from Ibrahima Dabo. To get pumped, but hey, and then yeah, hey, if I speak, I'm not speaking today. I'm not speaking today. Big up yourself, man. Take care. It looks like Nampal's Mendy will be coming on. Plays for Lens in Legal. Niakite may need to come off for Senegal. Currently on the ground, kind of feeling his right foot and getting treatment. Shout out to our man. Hope you're doing well. Today's been blessed. I appreciate you coming by every time. Saying at least it wasn't Comoros again. They lost to them in November. Aye, aye, aye. It was Badamosi that committed the foul on Musa Niakite. He's got the just currently getting treatment, putting the boot back on, so he will evade the stretcher. Everybody just getting some water refreshments in this break. 74 minutes on the clock. And substitutes being readied. No doubt about it. Looks like Iliman Ndai entering the field also for Senegal with Nampal's Mendy. Njai also playing in the league for Marseille. Ibu Toure coming off for Gambia. Adiou Fadera also entering the field. So quite a few changes between both sides. And Niakite is re-entering the pitch and staying on the field of play. So yeah, substitution for Gambia. Ibu Toure coming off. And Adiou Fadera coming on. Senegal substitutions have still not been made. They're waiting on the sidelines. Our man says, shout out to Comoros though. They're first above Mali and Ghana in that group. Whew. Hey, that was crazy, man. It will be better for Ghana if we don't qualify for the World Cup in 2026. It will help bring the hunger. Saying Drizzy, I mean, boy, we sort of seen a lot of the reactions last night after the defeat. A lot of people saying what they believe the lineup should be. Criticisms for Chris Hutton, of course. Shout out to Drizzy. You tagged me in something, actually. A good little thread on Twitter, too. Hey, shout out to E. Montero in the cut. Hope you're doing well. Today's been blessed. Appreciate you coming by each and every time. Now there's just a water break while they were making the substitutions, a light cooling break, 76.5 minutes into the game, where Senegal are 2-0 up against Gambia. Their second Afcon tournament. And they may be on their way to lose their second ever game at this tournament too. Tom Sanfier having a word with his team currently. They've given it a good go in their second half, being down to 10 men, the Scorpions, but just not able to find that key opening. And when they have got into those areas, just a lack of end product. Drizzy said for Ghana to move forward, stop calling the IE brothers and build your team. Yeah, you know, we've had this conversation quite a few times on stream, even last AFCON, World Cup 2022 now. It was such a long time ago, but yeah, World Cup 2022 in the winter. We were saying, listen, man, Andre Ayew, Jordan Ayew, it's time to move in a different direction for the Black Stars. I like Senegal supporters. Hey, they've been brilliant so far today from what I've seen. They've added to the atmosphere big time in the match. So we had Irman Injai coming on for Ismail Assar. And I believe Nampal's Mendy came on as well for Senegal. Just awaiting a confirmation. Yeah, that was Nia Kite who came off. People were saying we play Jordan because he can win fouls. What kind of wing is that? Well, you know what? Ritual combat that comment a lot, right? Because yesterday we were speaking about how he's played for the club this season and what he offers in terms of hold up play, his defensive contributions. A part of that is also holding on to the ball with his close control, winning fouls, and kind of keeping the ball high up the pitch, which a winger like him possesses the ability to do. His criticisms have always been his ability to contribute to goal scoring moves and just goal scoring returns in general, which hasn't been his strong forte out wide in recent years. So I understand the frustrations on both sides, to be fair. Yankuba Minte currently down for Gambia, getting some treatment once more on that left leg. And we're looking at we got a few more substitutions. Okay, so Nia Kite finally just came off the pitch. So Google must have had that one early. But entering the pitch is Abdullah Sek. So Nia Kite, Ismail Assar, and Papagay exiting the pitch for Nampal's Mendy, Abdullah Sek. And in Maninjai. After watching the Egypt game, what should be Ghana's game plan? You know what, yeah? Because I saw the very end of that Egypt game, towards the very end. So the best person to probably ask at the time would probably be Roland. But from what I saw, man, Ghana, what I do know is that Ghana set themselves up as more of a counter-attacking side. Once they conceded the goal, they became a little more aggressive. But even then, their press was more so trying to block out the passing angles rather than put the ball carriers under pressure. In possession, they didn't look great, Ghana. A lot of the time, they were keeping the ball up in the air and they weren't able to keep control of the ball on the ground and put passing moves together. There were some opportunities here and there, but they need to do much better in that regard. Got a few more substitutions again, this time for Gambia. Asan Cisse coming on the pitch and Sanyang Abdullahi. Yeah, I think a lot of things need to change because for Ghana, their lack of creation on the pitch really hurt them defensively. Their shape looked out of control. Cape Verde were able to make switches and just pass the ball around with relative ease, but it seemed like every pass they did, whether it was playing through the heart of the midfield, switching the ball from either end, or just simple passes out wide, were getting players out of shape and creating openings for those Cape Verde players. And then says counter attack. Arman saying Mozambique impressed me yesterday. I wasn't watching the game though because I was watching Iran versus Palestine, but I was surprised that they were leading versus Egypt. Yeah, until added time, 2-1 up against Egypt, and a Mo Salah penalty rescuing the point for the Pharaohs. But what has been your most impressive performance so far in the comments, ladies and gents? Most impressive performance so far in a winning or losing effort? Here's Shanko. Cisse just running the ball out, well defended once more by Senegal. Pathé Cisse just seeing it out. I swear, if I see Denis Odoi starting on first, hey, man, Mozambique controlled possession and were able to make passes that I think Ghana will have trouble making from the game I saw yesterday. However, Mozambique scored their goals from quick direct attacks. So, yeah, shout out to NN for the insight. If it's another side that are comfortable and confident in possession, then no doubt about it, Ghana will have troubles. But here's an opportunity now for Senegal. It's Mendy. Oh, that's lovely. Njai. Camera! Oh, brilliant! Absolutely brilliant! By Lamine Camara, who scores his second of the game. 3-0 Senegal! Stunning! Absolutely stunning goal! Wow! Incredible! Great work by Njai out wide. And as he receives the ball back, a lovely little roulette and plays it out to Camera. First time, right foot, top corner of the net. No chance for the goalkeeper. 3-0. Wonderful finish. And his second goal of the game, the 20-year-old. Hey. My goodness. What a finish. What a finish. And then it says the young star of the tournament has arrived. Lamine Camara has had a strong start, no doubt about it. Our man says this is what happens when you give someone that much space. There were like 4 players trying to stop the guy on the ball. And you know that opens up opportunities for spaces to move into. If you ain't focusing on the right guys, then nobody was focusing in or close enough to Lamine Camara. He is now on a hat trick. If I'm Ghana, I'm playing Kudus, Panstil, Bukari, and Semenyo. I was impressed with it with Antoine Semenyo's ability to hold up the ball and just utilize his strength. But his Gambia in behind opportunity, Mendy able to just side foot it out for a corner. This time it was Sanyang Abdullah getting in behind and he just couldn't make a quick decision. Just dribbled it all the way to the Senegalese goalkeeper who eventually just side footed the ball out for a corner kick with his left foot. Ball in from the corner towards back post and cleared once more by Pathé 88 minutes gone. We'll be awaiting how much added time will be given at the end of the game. The fixture has flown pretty well. Omar Colley in the area for Gambia, who are as good as defeated right now. Some positives, no doubt about it. The Senegal's 3 goals have all been superb in their own way. And here they come again, once again on the counter-attack with numbers forward. Here's Nicholas Jackson running down the left wing. Gambia able to get back some numbers. Here's Jacobs. Mendy! Deflected. And out for a corner kick. Now Kamara just walking across looking to take this. Mane in the area asking for a long one. And it's taken into the box. And it was almost a 4th. This time around it was Abdoulaye Seck who almost added to the scoreline. Leaping very high into the field, beating his man, and the header just going wide. And you see the reactions of Edouard Mendy. He knows how close it is. A risky ball back that time by Kamara, but he was able to find Koulibaly. Well played. Here's Mendy. Now Abdoulaye Seck. Pathé. We've got 5 minutes of added time, ladies and gentlemen, at the end of the game. 5 minutes of added time. Mendy playing it long towards the left-hand side. Jacobs with a one-touch pass, just a little ahead of Kamara. Barrow playing it forward, well intercepted by Crepin Diatta. Now Mendy. Nampal's Mendy. Poor pass forward that time. And now Cisse. Badamosi. Pass deflected. And a free kick pulled back by the referee on Cisse. Central area. Crossed into the box, and it was Badamosi who won the header. Goes wide of the goal, out for a goal kick once more. Gambia have had quite a few opportunities aerially to get a header on goal, but the cross has either been too high or the connection hasn't been right. Decent delivery there by Musa Barrow. It's Sadio Mane. Pass just cut out that time around, but one back once again by Njai, who's winning his way through, but in the end, Barrow able to win back the ball and just boot it forward. And you know what? It's quite a decent ball here. That is really good by Abdullahi. But in the end, defensively, you see Kamara and Koulibaly work together to win a free kick 2.5 minutes into added time already. Sounds pretty straightforward for Senegal CM. You know what, Guarin? Big up yourself. Hope you're doing well. Today's been best. Appreciate you coming by each and every time. I think for Senegal, they've scored some really good goals and they've had some really good moments. In terms of possession, they've been pretty dominant in the game, pretty relaxed. But Gambia have had their moments in the game as well. I think with better end product potentially and better finishing, they may have had a goal in this game, but it hasn't gone their way. And for Senegal, it has been pretty comfortable for them in their first defense of their Afcon 2022 title. We look like Senegal will be looking to see out this game in style with possession of the ball. Gambia have tried to get forward in the last 10 minutes or so, be direct, but every time the Lions of Teranga have had an answer for their attacking players. And look at this. In behind once again is Camara. Pulls it across and headed away by Cisse, who's all the way back. Sadio Mane takes it quickly. Now Jacobs and himself play a 1-2. Yeah, they might have called him for an offside. Sadio Mane picked up the ball before he was able to get back in an onside position. But I mean, Kamara gets a yellow card, just putting back Musa Barrow as he traveled forward. Shout out to Joe Blackman in the cut. Hope you're doing well. Today's been blessed. I appreciate you coming by each and every time. Saying big up, bro. Good to see Afcon content. And that's what we have to say, man. Shout out to Roland and Rich as well. They will be here later on in the Watchalongs. Make sure you're showing some love over here. Pros Only Sports and Eagle Eyed Extra, where we'll be covering as many Afcon games as possible across this tournament in January and February, all the way up to the final. Yeah, there was an offside called for Gambia, but he wasn't exactly offside. I'm not gonna lie. At least your stream isn't a good 30 seconds behind mine, unlike a certain individual. Hey, man, shots fired, man. Shots fired. But we move. Shots fired, man. But it is what it is, man. We've all been there, bro. Because look, when BBC iPlayer will be showing something, I guarantee you, at one point I'll be behind. At one point, somebody else will be at behind, man. It always happens that way. And that is that, ladies and gentlemen. Senegal, the Lions of Teranga, Aliou Cisse's 11, plus those who came off the bench, have won 3-0. And Aliou Cisse is kind of having a discussion with one of the officials. And it doesn't look too friendly. But nonetheless, goes from Papa Gay in the first 5 minutes and 2 from Lamine Camara in the second half have given Senegal the perfect start and their 5th straight win in their first Afcon game. Senegal 3, the Gambia 0. I'm going to say big up Ronan still for giving more coverage for this tournament. I don't see the reason for the disrespect by media in Europe. I'm telling you, Armin, and saying full time. And that's a conversation we will continue to have, Armin, across the entirety of this tournament, you know? Because the love this tournament gets, the respect this tournament gets. And unfortunately, it is moments like this, like when the game cut out worldwide for 20, 30 plus minutes and came back in halftime. It's those moments that people will continue to recite, unfortunately, when there is such great football being played. We speak about Lamine Camara, who had a great performance in that midfield for Senegal today. Young 20-year-old playing for Metz. In Ligue 1, Aliou Cisse still having a heated discussion with the officials. Once again, just asking some questions while one of his coaching staff is making sure that he behaves. I guess we will find out why a little after the game, if possible, from the press conferences. But ladies and gentlemen, I do want to thank everybody for being here across the course of this watch-along. Senegal winning 3-0 against Gambia, and pretty much routine, except for a few moments where Gambia got forward and threatened up front. I want to thank everybody for being here. Be sure to drop a like if you haven't, on your way in, on your way out. Subscribe if you're new to Pros Only Sports and Eagle Eye Extra. Share to your friends and frenemies. There will be watch-alongs back as well. And shout out to Super Nick saying one to watch. I mean, he is exciting to watch indeed. Very much so. Very much so. But I know Roland may be back. Somebody will be back for the next game, which will be Cameroon versus Guinea, kicking off in less than an hour's time now. And then the late game will be Algeria versus Angola at 8 o'clock UK time. So stay tuned to Pros Only Sports. We will be back. Ladies and gentlemen, I want you to have a blessed day. If you don't come back for the 5 o'clock, if you do, we'll see you then. Ladies and gentlemen, I'll see you lots in. Hold up. We gotta play the intro and the outro. It's the outro. Peace.